Hi there, Sagittarius. This is Kim with your message for your next 3 days. This starts whenever you watch it. Day 1 starts when you watch it. So I hope you're doing good out there. Thanks for joining me. We're going to start with the wisdom of the oracle to get one overall message for this reading for you. All that glitters and a higher power and blessed. I'll take them. All that glitters, blessed, and a higher power. As well as the card that says, just breathe, be present, tap into this present moment through the breath. And all that glitters can be when we're dealing with a person, or there's a reason maybe of why we're even doing something that is not what it seems. I don't know, you know, like something that's really shiny, but it's not actually. You could be dealing with somebody because with this mask, you could be dealing with somebody that's, there may be something else to the story. We're gonna find out more when we get into the tarot, but you have a higher power that you're tapped into that is helping you, and you're extremely blessed. So expect also blessings to come in when you get those cards. But something is not, I would say something is not as it seems, or someone might not be as they seemed. So with that, all that glitters. So we'll find out, but 2 for each day. Day 1, day 2, and day 3. Bottom of the deck, the 3 of disc, which is laying down the groundwork, learning new skills, getting recognized for your work, putting in the effort. Putting in the effort. So you're about to get blessed. We're probably going to get cards to find out why or how you're going to be blessed. You could be blessed with different types of people coming in to collaborate. 2, collaboration, working together on something. Bottom of this deck is the fine print. Yes, okay. And I was going to put it right here. So maybe the fine print card also is telling you with this all that glitters is to take a deeper look, like a thorough inspection of new contracts, maybe even a job that's offered or something like that. Make sure, it says be careful, don't assume. Pay attention. Look for what is hidden. Look at the fine print. I think that has to do with this all that glitters. So what we'll do is we'll go through day 1, day 2, day 3, and then if you want to stick around, we'll clarify. We will clarify at the Hierophant, and I have the 10 of Wands. Okay. I think of marriages or really high-level soul contracts with the Hierophant normally. But when it is paired with the 10 of Wands, though, it seems like there may be a tie to this all that glitters of somebody not being what you thought, if it's related to a person. And so there could be a completion coming up where we're deciding, you know, I'm carrying too much or I'm doing too much, because it can be downright exhausting or even lead to burnout, whatever this commitment is that you're in. If it's commitment to a job, a contract, that there might be something here where you feel like I'm doing too much in this. Let's see what these cards say. This is one of those where I think I'm going to have to get clarification on this. 71, or 7 and a 1. By the way, we have Taurus energy and Sagittarius. We have your own energy here. It says, as you can see on the card, it says oppression. And I like to go with the meaning, especially from the creator of the deck, of what they're going through. So this oppression card is like when somebody's feels like they're being pressured. Like feeling, I'm just imagining a person feeling pressure from all areas. And maybe even confined, which is not a normal description of 10 of Wands, but it's from so much action. It's from doing so much. So there is something here with the universe and the blessed energy, being open to receive. I feel like you're going to be like being open to receive something kind of new here. And it might be in regards to love or romance. Because, okay, so with the universe, it says source, infinite, unending, awakening, interconnected, heaven, the higher perspective, the big picture, all that is, creative force, and the law of one. And the romance with the roses. Also friendship here, infatuated, delighted, devotion, and appreciation. Yeah, we're going to come back to that for clarification, for sure. I have a victory. Good. And I have the High Priestess. Oh. Maybe this is related to the higher power that's being channeled through you. The High Priestess is very, very intuitive. Spiritually, they have gifts, they have abilities. A knowing, you would have a knowing, and you would be very connected to a higher source here. Having a victory is also what I see with that Three of Discs, is getting recognized by others, being lifted up. So there is some sort of victory coming in your day 2 that you'll be very well aware of. And it does involve partnerships and being able to move on from the past or putting something behind us. That's because the Spilt Milk card says, don't sweat the small stuff. Leave it in the past. It's over. Let it go. Cleanup time or minor problems. And the crew talks about working together, leadership. I would see you being in almost like a leadership position with the victory card, because it is a Leo vibe. The energy is a Leo. And Pisces here with the Priestess. You have Pisces twice. Let's move on. We'll have to see. Do you obviously know that a victory is coming because you're very intuitive and you're tapped into this? Wow. And you really do have another card that means victory. I'm going to say for most of the people I'm reading for, this is victory with partnerships, contracts, soul contracts, marriage, relationships, things being balanced out in that sense. Moving from past ones to something that's going to be very successful. And day 3, there's a lot of movement, maybe even travel. But they're two major arcana. For a 3-day reading, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas. That's big energy. Yeah, there's your Chariot, the Pioneer card. It seems to be a higher power that is pulling in some sort of team for you. New contracts, new relationships. Pioneer is the boldness card, destination or bust, the long journey, the cutting edge, resourceful, got your team, and then look, you make it to the finish line. So again, with the Leo energy here with leadership, this is a victory, and so this reading is about some sort of victory that you're about to get. Victory, finishing first. Victory, feeling relieved, the final chapter. The verdict and the results, getting the results. If you're putting in if there's this dedication and commitment here where you're giving it your all to the point of you're almost exhausted or burned out. I think you're going to get ready to receive something big, and I feel like it's saying results are coming in, whereas you may be more focused on the progress and feeling it, really feeling all that you're putting in. I think you get some good results. If you have some type of court issue too, or legal thing, that seems to be something that will go very well for you also. So yeah, let's look. Let me get a different, whoa, sorry about that. Let me get a different deck for clarification instead of a small deck. I want something bigger. We'll use this one. This one's pretty big. We'll use the uncommon tarot. Let's find out, what is this about? What's this about? For a lot of you all, there's more than one contract that I'm sensing, and a higher power in your intuition trying to tell you which one is not right, or which one is fake, false, or phony, or not as what it appears. But the you'll have like this intuition, or be guided for your blessing. I see that blessed card as a person that's like in a chariot, you know. The number 4 could be significant. All of these up here, this 22 can be broken down to 4. We have 4 here in the middle, and then we have 16, which is 4 4s. So 4 might be a significant number, or several 4s, angel number wise. All right, tell me about the 10 of Wands and the Hierophant for Sagittarius. Ace of Cups in the reverse, which is investing the cup into yourself, giving yourself the cup, self-love, self-care, especially if there's been a relationship or something that hasn't been working out, and trying to make it work out has just only been leading you into the wrong direction or off of your course. I have the 4 of Wands. Once you do that, you're going to be led to the right partnerships and alliances here for some major victories here. So Queen of Swords reverse, this could be a person that you are dealing with, that you have been dealing with. I don't know why I'm wanting to get so much clarification. It's because it's complicated. This whole thing going on is complicated because there's new things coming in, but there's something about in the past, or even in this current moment, somebody not being like you're able to read between the lines with them. Yeah. Somebody is in confusion with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Somebody is with the clouds. They're not seeing things correctly, or they're illogical. Like some of the things they do doesn't make sense. It could be that I could see somebody, Queen of Swords reverse, where their actions and what they're telling you, and even what they're telling you they're feeling, actually isn't lining up with the direction that they go in, or yeah. So in a way, it's like confusion of who they really were, or who they are. So I have a feeling that this person, and if it's not a person, if it's a job, then it's one of those things where it was painted to be something much better than what you found out it was. But here we have this victory. Okay, we definitely have camaraderie here coming in. 2 of Swords, 2 of Coins, both in the reverse. What is going on with this all being in the reverse? I think we're moving past a stalemate. I'm not really sure why. For some time, it felt like we didn't have a choice, or there was something about moving past a stalemate within a partnership where things were really unbalanced and getting something more balanced. Oh, I just noticed we have two cards that represent like the Buddha. So what about bringing in balance? Is there victory within the balance? Okay, the Tower. Sorry. I have to laugh because bringing in balance, we have the Tower, and then I have the Five of Wands on the bottom. I think there is some sort of victory here for you, being guided to allow a relationship or something big to just be dismantled, so that you can go towards, or well on your way towards, what you're supposed to like pioneer next. Major change. What is the Tower guiding them to after this Tower, after this thing is broken up? It's guiding you towards good news, travel, communication. Yeah, and things really opening up for you. So it's guiding you in the right direction is what they're saying. To allow a Tower to happen, or to even possibly leave, and then there comes a Tower for someone else. Look, because you have the Fool, and I'm looking over here as your third day here of I have the Fool, the pioneering, the journey energy here. So I think you're being guided by a higher power. Probably will get communication of how it's okay for something to be dismantled, because there's something better that's coming in, and it's definitely time to don't doubt yourself if you're reading in between the lines of something. If you allow this rearranging from the higher power for your relationship, for your job to come in, I think it leads to your 10 of Pentacles, wealth, prosperity, the right family connections, you know, coming together, the very successful business. It's the pride on this card. I love this card. It's the whole pride. So yeah, I would say listen to your internal guidance, that ultimately see how that third eye is being lit up by the higher power, because that is the higher power speaking through you, through how, you know, what do I feel and trust your feelings here is an accurate barometer here of what's going on, is what I would say. Yeah. Yep, something better being pulled into your existence. Something better. Maybe after not seeing for a while. I don't know. Somebody could have... Ooh, 888000. Yeah, there could have been a situation, a person that was really displaying something else. And then you have to figure out through the imbalance, or... And you know... that it was not real, or that there was something that was not right about it. The Two of Swords reverse is when I feel like it's when you've decided, I'm going to move past this. This is no longer going to be a stalemate. I'm not going to put up with the imbalance. I'm not going to tolerate it. The 6 with the heart is your gift, and the 99 is your angel number. And it says, it's time to get to work on the realization of your soul's mission in life. You have a higher purpose in this life that is yours and only yours to fulfill. So unleash your true power. And that's what I have for you today, Sagittarius.